What up? What up? What up? What up? Real quick, real quick. Um, that game went exactly how I expected it to go. Um, I know a lot of people thought it was going to be, a challenge and a nail biter and all that. I just couldn't see it. I mean, coming off the loss 2 weeks ago where we took them lightly, got embarrassed coming home. You know what I mean? I just couldn't. I couldn't see us dropping this game. We don't lose with the Kelly Greens on either. Throw that in there. No AJ, but still, I was like, nah, it's just I can't see us losing this game. So a lot of good things, you know what I mean, out there. A lot of good things. Jalen continues to play well. I know he's not going to get MVP consideration, having 20 total touchdowns to 1 interception and being 6-2 and being the best team in his division and going through the hardest schedule in the league so far. I know he's not going to props for that, so I'm not looking for that. But I see him though, you know what I mean, as a fan of the team and somebody watching the team very closely. I see what my quarterback is doing. So, what's another positive? I like the way the O-line played. I thought I expect Saquon to have a breakout game today. I did not expect Tank to get off the way he did. That was very good to see. Saquon went out a little banged up with the groin injury, but we are on a bye week now, so I expect, I suspect he will be back. But I got full faith in Shipley and Tank as backs. I'm not sure what's going on with AJ Dillon. I know the man fumbled the ball against the Giants 2 weeks ago, and I never seen him again. Next thing I know, he's a healthy scratch every game. So I don't know if he cussed somebody out or there's something going on or whatever, but I don't know. I just know the man fumbled the ball, and now I don't see him no more. So those were the positives I took. I expect Smitty to get all. Like I said, today was just everything I expect to happen just went as I expected. The Giants are not a good football team. All right, let's keep it a bean. You can go back and forth with assholes on Twitter and, social media and Instagram, whatever y'all want to do. But the bottom line is they're not a good football team. They 2-6. They're not a good football team, yo. The running back, prayers up to him. You never want to see people get hurt. That was a nasty injury. So prayers up to him. Never want to see nobody get hurt. The quarterback, I think, is showing signs. He is still a rookie, and you got to give these players time. It's like we live in this, a time now where everybody wants everything instant. You know what I mean? Like you're supposed to instantly come into the league and be good. Nobody gives you time to grow and learn. So I think the Giants got something on their hands with this quarterback if they give him time, and don't. But again, listen, Daniel Jones, they gave him a lot of time in that Giants uniform. You know what I mean? And he never turned the corner. But now he has a change of scenery, and he seems to be, playing good football. So it's one of those things, man. Sometimes it's not the player and their talent and none of that. Sometimes it's just the system you're in, the culture you're in, and the people around you. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to both of them, man. I like the rookie quarterback for the Giants, and I like the fact that he gives love to Jalen. He says he wants to play like Jalen Hurts. So, you know what I'm saying? I'll be talk shit and hog spit, but your quarterback is saying he wants to be like my quarterback. So, and that's just real shit. That's props. I'm giving him props for that, for being honest. Saying, yo, this is how I model my game. See, the dickheads and the shit talkers, they're going to say, oh, the quarterback is... Meanwhile, your quarterback strives to be like my quarterback. Is your quarterback stupid? No. He see for what it is, like Tom Brady see for what it is. Like, man, like all the great quarterbacks, when they watch Jalen play, they always sing his praises. I don't know what these dumb dickheads that was in LD classes be talking about. Like, I don't know what y'all be seeing. Y'all be seeing the shit another way. Like, yeah, one eye going this way, one eye going that way. Like, I don't know. But, so, a lot of positives. But again, this is a lesser opponent. The schedule gets very tough coming out this bye. But again, it already was tough. We opened up Dallas, KC, the Rams, Tampa. You know what I'm saying? Denver. You know what I mean? We opened up tough. So the shit, they gave us a hell of a schedule. We Super Bowl champions. Everybody knew that. So, you know what I mean? But I'm glad, like I said, at the worst, going to the bye 6-2. Could have easily been 8-0. But we're not going to listen. It was what it was, man. Drop games. Could have easily been 8-0, but they going into the bye week 6-2. On a good note, you know what I mean? Scoring 38, offense clicking. The quarterback is, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, the quarterback is playing good football. I don't know what people are seeing. I like what I saw at the running game. You know what I'm saying? The defense held their own. The defense, they held their own out there. Quinyon did his thing like normal. Coop was flying around. I love how Kobe Dean plays position. Bond, you know what I'm saying? They all, the linebackers, what they hitting for. Jalen Carter got his first sack of the season. Listen, this was a clean win. This is a win you go into the locker room, you build off of. You come into the bye week, you feel good about yourself as a football team. That's all we doing. You know what I'm saying? But this game, again, it was business as expected because they're not a good football team. And when you're playing against a team that's not a good football team, you're supposed to put them away, put your foot on their neck, and that's what they did. That game was never in question from the opening kickoff. Even when they tied it up 7-7, you knew y'all is not going to hang around in this game. So that's really it with that. Like I said, I'll get this out the way quick because that was just, you know what I'm saying. So we're going to go on Twitter and X, whatever you want to call it. We're going to listen to some radio, and we're going to see what they talking about. Because there was a lot of Giants fans, man, on Twitter, rah-rah, talk shit and hog spit on you. See what I'm saying? So I just want to be curious. You know what I mean? I just want to be curious. And I'm going to peek my head in there, see what they talking. That's all I'm going to do. Turn on a little radio, little WIP. That's the hate, I want to hate on the quarterback all the time. Turn on a little WIP, see what they saying. Man, you know what I'm saying? That's all I'm going to do. Sip a little tequila. You know what I'm saying? Drink a little brew. That's it, man. Little tickets, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Chill Sunday. You know what I'm saying? You get it out the way. Get them out the way. You ain't going to watch some of these games. Get to sit back, watch some of these games. Take it easy, man, because, we handle our business, man. So I cannot wait for tomorrow, what they're going to say on the stations and everything like that. Because when we lost that game 2 weeks ago, we was the worst team in the world. Now you blow them out, get them up out of there. What they gonna say? Oh man, that's just. I love when the people jump through. They, you know what I mean? They contradict and they jump through all these hoops and they bend over backwards. And, you know what I mean? Just to discredit us and the quarterback. They do it every week. That's what they do. So that's why this shit is entertainment, man. Turn that shit on, man. The person be saying this, then you turn on the next day, they'll be saying that. You know what I mean? So, hey man, what we gonna do? You know what I'm saying? What we gonna do? You take a shot of tequila, drink your little brew. We got Chico Baby right here. You know what I'm saying? As always, next to me, man's best friend. Look, right, Chico Baby. That's right. He know he get hyped for the Birds wins. Come on, man. They get hyped for it. Wait, Chico, I gotta get your other treat right here. You know he gonna hound you to death. So we look forward to the bye week, man. I think it's Green Bay coming out the bye week. Gotta double check the schedule. But enjoy this one. Looking forward to having next week off, man, and sit back, check the games out. And that's really going to be it, man. You know what I'm saying? So y'all be safe. Birds Raw and Uncut. You know how I get it down. And we're going to catch you on the next one. Peace.